Nobody told me this before I became a radiologic technologist, and honestly, I was stuck until I figured it out. What most people think radiologic technology is, you go to school, you take some pictures, and that's it, right? No. What I didn't know, and what nobody told me, is there's a hidden ladder in our profession of medical imaging. I didn't say radiologic technology, I said medical imaging because that is our umbrella. There's more to us than radiologic technology. The umbrella is medical imaging, and there's so much more up under it. We're going to talk about all the hidden career secrets in medical imaging. Hi, I'm Chandria, and I am a registered radiologic technologist of over 20 years, and I've worked in areas of medical imaging like radiologic technology, MRI, CT. I am registered in all three. I've taken a course to become nationally certified as a mammography technologist. I've been an MRI educator for 7 years. I've also been a clinical instructor. I've owned my own imaging staffing company and consulting agency. Let me catch my breath. So many things to do in this profession, and I've been blessed to be able to have my hands in many of them. I am the host of a successful radiology podcast hosted by a woman. I have been able to create content on all platforms and create a great following of engaged followers, not just lots of numbers, but engaged followers. You guys light up the comments on my YouTube. I just really appreciate your support, that you want to be here for not the fluff. You don't want the fluff. You want the stuff. And that's why you all are here. So keep coming back. Let's get into it, because this is why you came. There's more money, more freedom, and more fulfillment, but only if you know the doors to knock on, right? Here's some examples. You need to cross-train. Diagnostic X-Ray, let me tell you, it's my first love. My husband is working in Diagnostic X-Ray today. He does MRI with his regular job, but he actually misses working in the operating room. He's like, oh, this is an introvert's dream. But he really loves working in the OR. It's his sanctuary. There's nothing wrong with staying and loving Diagnostic X-Ray. It is our bread and butter. When everything else goes by the wayside, the first place they bring you to when you come into a hospital is Diagnostic Radiology. But let's give it up for our Diagnostic Radiologic technologists, because y'all, you are doing the most. Y'all are so busy. It is the busiest modality. Again, we're talking about options to advance in medical imaging. Our start for most of us is radiologic technology, but we can cross-train into areas like MRI, interventional. I know we do not talk a lot about interventional, you guys, but you're sleeping on a gym there. It is a gym. It was one of the first jobs I was offered out of radiologic technology school. I just didn't take it. I chose another path, which was CT. I was able to cross-train into CT and then MRI. I actually planned to go to school and did go to school, got accepted my first day I started to nuclear medicine school. I didn't get to complete it because I had to care for my father, who had a massive heart attack and was in the ICU for a very long time. So I never got the oomph to go back to school for nuclear medicine. And that's how I ventured over to MRI. But you have options for cross-training when you go to school for radiologic technology. You can also become an application specialist or vendor training, or even in sales. These are fantastic opportunities that are open up to you. Everything's just not bedside. Everything is not patient related in our field. These are the hidden career secrets of medical imaging and radiology. You also can do what I'm doing, create content. You can also write CEUs. Yes, I know we don't hear about that a lot. How do you think people are able to have a business selling continuing education credits? They go through a process and they create them. So many hidden ways, you guys, that you can think of using your skills. I didn't wait for permission. I positioned myself for it. I want you guys to do the same thing. Here's your takeaway. If you've been in this field for 5 or more years, I'm talking to you, and you feel stuck, it's not your fault. We've all been there. Some of us are still there. Most of us were only shown one lane, y'all. But your experience is valuable. You just haven't been told how to use it yet, or shown how to use it yet. So I ask you, what's your hidden skill that nobody has seen yet? Drop it in the comments. I will answer every one of your comments. And if you're ready for more than just being, as we sometimes say of ourselves, just an X-ray tech, let's get that out of our vocabulary. If you're ready to advance and pivot in your career in medical imaging and radiology, hit that subscribe button and let's keep the conversation going.